All right. So it is just 1 week away for your exam. So I'm here to give you the idea how to study. You have studied very hard. You have been doing all your hard work. So how to make that hard work productive to the exam, because it is just 1 week away. So you have to be stronger than ever before. So in that case, you cannot lose your concentration. You have to keep your concentration well than ever before as well, because the things you have been learning over 2.5 years, this is the chance. This is the place you have to show your true strength and to have the entrance for your higher studies by showing your results. So in that case, it doesn't matter how well you have studied over 2.5 years. You have to learn, apart from mathematics, apart from chemistry, apart from IT, apart from physics, how to keep my concentration throughout the exam period and before the exam period in these days. First, so it is not the time to cover the new lessons and cover the missed work, nothing. So whatever you have done, it is the time to revise. Keep revising those subject matters, lessons, theories, and especially questions. More especially past paper questions. Actually, after this discussion, we will discuss the new syllabus trend. What are the questions, the possibilities of question models you can have for each and every question. It will be advantages for you, as I hope. So first, let us keep talking about that concentration. So in the exam hall, you will be alone, all alone, no friends, no teachers, no one. So I'm talking about combined maths, so you can get it applied for the other subjects accordingly. So in combined maths, you will have 3 hours and 10 minutes each for pure and applied next Thursday and Saturday, right? So you start your A-level exam, which you have been hoping with your hard work. Actually, it has been late as well. So you faced so many challenges, online teachings, corona and everything. So you are doing this exam means that you are very stronger than any other. This is not to show. I mean, even to know by yourself that I am strong. I have faced so many challenges in the teachings, in the country, even the economy and everything. But still, I'm doing this. I didn't give up. So I'm stronger enough to do this. So I will never give up. I will keep this concentration until the end of my exam. At the start, I will get a good start with combined maths, because it is the first subject. The confidence you're gaining by doing combined maths will be lasting long until your exam for physics, chemistry, OIT, and for everything. Because you know that always in the cricket as well, in the sport as well, the first ball or the first moment does matter. So with that, you gain your concentration and your confidence and everything, especially confidence. So to have your confidence boosted, we are human. That is why, being human, we have to grow at the start we might, yes, we are strong and we believe in ourselves and everything, but there might be some situations that distract our concentration, confidence. So you have to know yourself. You have to don't let those things happen to you, because you have done your hard work throughout 2.5 years. So don't let that distraction, the pressure, the pressure, in that pressure it is that unwanted pressure. You need to have pressure, some pressure. In that pressure, in that some pressure, it means that you have to think that I have invested so much of money, not myself but my parents, and the time and everything they have committed. So I have to have that good pressure that I need to get this done with. That is that good pressure. That unwanted pressure is can I do this? Am I confident enough? Will I be panic? Will I be panic in the exam? What will happen? No, you have to be confident yourself. And in that previous matter I talked about, do not try to cover the new theories and everything. Whatever you are confident enough with the subject matters, the questions, the lessons, keep doing the good work on that, the hard work and the smart work on that. Do not try to catch up with the new things. Just don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. So whatever you have done well, do those. It is not the time to cover new things, just 1 week away for the exam, right? So that is the thing. Have to talk a lot, but I'm summarizing the thing short and sweet, because you don't have so much of time to listen to the things and the unwanted stuff. So that is why I'll keep everything to the most important things, got those summarized, right? So keep in your mind, be concentrated. I will do this. I have the confidence. Like I'm not going to be panic. I have a plan. I have given you 3 plans. What are those 3 plans for? Keep the 10 minutes. That is the normal plan. Keep the 10 minutes to make your plan. So we have 3 plans. Basically, the first plan is 40 minutes for the short questions, and the total time is 3 hours. We are not considering the 10 minutes, it is for reading. So 40 minutes for the short questions, 10 short questions. So 180 minutes, 3 hours. Sorry. Then 140 minutes for essays. In that way, you have 4 minutes for a short question, and 140 divided by 5, 28 minutes for essay. The second plan is 50-130, 5 minutes for short question, 26 minutes for an essay. The third plan is, or plan C is 60 minutes and 120 minutes. So in that way, 6 minutes for a short question and 24 minutes for an essay. So you can have your own plan. You have to get it organized by now. I have taught you those plans earlier, because we have completed our syllabus by April or May. Right, so I have given you the model papers as well. I hope you have done it and got the good practice with those, right? So now it is about how to keep that good work forward again, right? So in those 10 minutes for the reading, you have to identify the paper. What is the plan matched for this paper? Have I very familiar with this paper, the short questions and the essays? It doesn't matter. This is in general. You know that. This is in general I am talking. You have to get these applied to you by listening this well, right? So you have to be familiar with this paper by those 10 minutes. It is very, very important. So you have to look at the short questions. These 10 questions are very familiar with me, so I can have 40 minutes for these 10 questions. Then I can invest almost 140 minutes for the essays. Otherwise, right, like you observe like 10 questions are not that familiar for me. I have some conflicts by looking at these questions. So you can have 50 or 60 minutes, but I do not recommend 60, 120 plan. I'll tell why is that. So it is better to go for 50, 130 plan. So you can invest 50 minutes for the part A for 10 questions and 130 minutes for the essay questions. So you have to stick with this plan. Why I am saying this? So again, what are the two plans? I do not recommend, by the way, that 60, 120 plan, because you have to take more time for essay questions, because short questions are short questions. They have given you enough space for any question. You are taking more space means that is not the correct method. By the way, just in case, if you are taking more space, still you are competent enough, you are having the answer, just do it. This in general. So that is why they are short questions. You have to get those done within 40 to 50 minutes for sure. So stick to your plan. So let us say your plan is 40, 140. So let us say your plan is 40, 140. In that plan, in those 10 minutes, you have to keep the order, like taking those 10 minutes, keep your watch with you, not in the hand, but in the table, in a very good side, right? So take those 10 minutes to make the plan. I mean, you have to get to know your plan. It is either 40 to 140 or 30 to 150 within those 10 minutes. And not only that, but also you have to go through the paper and make an order. It is, it is not a must to try from one to the forward. So whatever familiar with you, make the order from there. So let us say in short questions, PMI is very familiar with you, so just make it 1. So the second one is trigonometry is very familiar with you, the 10th question, so make it 2. I'm going to make this at the second question by pencil. Likewise, make that plan by using those 10 minutes and then go for the essay. Whatever the familiar questions with you, make those in order. So let us say differentiation, which is very familiar. By the way, in the general case, everything should be familiar with you. But this is in practical case for everyone. I'm giving you the advices, right? So, then make that order. Differentiation, the first question I'm going to try. With that, to get your confidence boosted. That is what you need to do. Attack with your strong points. Attack with your strength. Then when you attack with your strength, you will be more strong when you go for your difficult situations. Otherwise, if you start with the difficult situations, with the difficult questions, you will lose your confidence. There is a probability. Then once you go for your strong questions, the answers you normally are confident enough to answer strong, the answers you can do well, they might also get distracted with that lower confidence you got with those with that start. That is why. So please take those 10 minutes to make that plan. You have to make your confidence. That is why even in cricket, even in sport, it is a good example for you. You all know the sport. That is why when the ball pitches to our strong point, we take our risk. Not for the hard balls, not for the difficult balls, we are taking our risk. But we are taking the risk to go for our shot. For balls we are very familiar with. So that is why the first ball does matter for the batsman. If it is very good for us, we can grow our confidence and go for a 50 or 100. Otherwise, the first ball, if the bowler is more confidence than the batsman in that case, he will put that very good, the best ball for the batsman and make him weak mentally. That is why, right? So you have to make that a lesson. So please make your plan within those 10 minutes, then go with that plan. So if your plan is 41-40, do not spare a second, 1 second more than the 40 minutes for the short questions. Be determined that at least 8 questions I will complete by using the 40 minutes. At least it means that 8, 9 or 10. If it is 10, that is the best, right? If it is 50 minutes, yes, within those 50 minutes, I will complete at least 8 or 9. So I will not spare any second for the short questions. I will right away go for the essays in that manner. So by in all these situations, if you are going to not make any plans and go for the exam, I will do this, no plans needed and everything. Keep in mind, those 3 and 10 minutes will never come to you again in your life. It is not just 3 hours and 10 minutes. It is the effort you put, the tiredness you have put, and the hard work, the money you have invested, and everything. It is 2.5 years, not 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours into 2. It is not just that time. Clear? So you have to be responsible. At the same time, you have to keep the good pressure, not the bad pressure. And you have to do this. Clear? So it is about the plan. In this plan again, you have to be concentrated. You have to be calm. Don't discuss, another thing, don't discuss anything with anyone in the morning at the exam hall, even in these days. Do not discuss anything. Just, that I have done my best over 2.5 years by this 1 week. No need, because there are some people, we don't know about the people. There are some people distracting you. Even in my time, we had friends. They're like, sometimes some ones are confident enough and some are not, but they need to distract people, distract students, distract friends. Like, have you studied this? My teacher said that this might come to the exam. So have you studied this question model? So you're like, oh, I haven't done this. Don't do that. So do not discuss anything before the exam, even these days, with anyone. If it is a good friend of you, it is okay. You have very good understanding and everything, but not in the exam day. Even he or she is the best friend of you, do not discuss. Even before the exam and after the exam, if it is right, I have done this PMI question in this way. I had the answer, but you might have done it better, but you are like, she's like, did well, so she might be right, I am wrong, so you lose your confidence. Don't do that. Even after the exam, you have to keep in your mind, this is not the end. I have applied day after tomorrow, so I have to get prepared for that. Whatever gone is gone. I have done it well, not gone is gone. I have done it well. I am confident enough. No need to discuss with anyone. I have done my work. So come to home and make the hard work for apply. Then after applied, maths is over, so it is the time to discuss. No, because you will have physics. So do not discuss with anyone or do not check any marking scheme. There are teachers, they are posting to publish themselves and promote themselves. Even before the other subjects, don't do that. Your friends might be sending those marking schemes and everything. Don't check, because you have done that thing. You cannot change the answer sheets. So after the 3 main subjects, do anything. You can check anything and everything. I'll also send you the marking after the main 3 subjects, just after chemistry or IT. IT is after chemistry, so after IT. Clear? So you have to protect yourself, especially in these situations. In this situation, because all the hard work you have done, all the efforts you have put, don't let anyone destroy that. Got it? Because your parents, your loved ones are waiting for you. They are waiting for you to do well, to show your strength to the world, to make you a good educated person, and through the higher studies. So this is the way, even in these hard times, you know that how hard the economy and everything in these times. So this is the only place where you can have the entrance for the free education and for the higher studies. So you can plan your future well once you do this well. It doesn't matter if you are like go for foreign universities or foreign country, it doesn't matter. Still you do this well. Take the best out of this. Then they will they will consider you even better once you have better results. That is a well-known fact. So just do this.